A really warm welcome. It is day 3 of this challenge, and you guys have absolutely blown me away. Day 2 is a really big challenge, as so many of you reported, and it's always a risk. It's always an absolute risk to put money into a challenge when we've just got such a short period of time to actually work on such a emotive topic. But you have all absolutely stepped up to the mark, and I know that there'll be some of you watching this who haven't got round to watching the videos yet, but they are all still going to be available until Monday, so you've got the whole weekend to catch up. But what I really wanted to do first thing with this today's content is to honour every single one of you who was like, do you know what? If this is the work that I need to do, this is the work that I'm going to do. So I absolutely am so impressed and delighted. Not only that you did the work, but you saw the benefit and you felt the benefit of actually looking at that tough topic. So yeah, so Judith, I don't want to scare you off, but this is, you know, the kind of day 2 was talking about money, and for lots of female entrepreneurs, it is the biggest thing when we actually start to look at our internal programming and our beliefs around our own ability as women in our own businesses to go out there and make money from our business. Not just make money from our business, but also to generate more money from our business. And just to give you a little insight into how deep this money work actually goes, is that some of the work that I did with my clients when they came along to my live event in October was to actually look at their income ceilings. And without actually realizing it, most of us have an income ceiling. So it doesn't really matter how much you show up in your business and how hard you are actually working in your business, until you actually work on these specific blocks, it actually is very difficult to up level. And if you want to know more about income blocks, I have got a YouTube video about that, so you can go and check it out. It's just over on my YouTube channel, which is I think it's just Rachel Smith. If you can't find it, let me know. So day 3. So day 3, if you've not been on a challenge with me before, all of my channels each day kind of connect with the kind of one before, so it's all a link. And one of the gifts that you'll be receiving this weekend is that I'm going to put all 3 videos together into a playlist, and you'll receive them all in one go, and that will be available for you to use until the end of Monday, when that content will be actually going into the 5K club, so that the guys there actually get that as a resource. So what I wanted to do is really step things up again in day 3. This is the final day of the challenge, but I am running a live masterclass on Monday at 11 AM over on my business page, which is Rachel Smith, the Business Grower. And in that masterclass, I will be talking about how you can generate consistent months of 5K in your business. And that's whether you have an online or an offline business. So I'll be talking about the biggest mistakes and how you can ensure that you are not making those mistakes when trying to up-level your business. And I'll be also sharing how you can couple like everything you've learned over the last 3 days about how you can kind of bring your mindset into your business, and what business strategies to focus on when you're looking at leveraging your results. So that's what's happening on Monday. So it's not the end, and it's just another kind of tool, another way that I can help and support you to grow your awesome business. And there's no sign up with that. I'm just going to run it live over on my page, but if you are signed up to the challenge, you will get the replay back. So day 3, we are going to be building on the work that you've done in day 1 and day 2, but of course you don't need to have done that work to actually get involved with today's content. And today's content is about inviting you to actually take your self-belief in your ability to grow your business and to generate the results that you are looking for to the next level. And your belief has probably got you to this point, so yay, that's brilliant. However, in order for you to tip over into your next income bracket, into the ability of calling more clients into you easily and gracefully. You know, maybe you've got a new program that you want to go out there and launch in 2020, but your ability to do that, it really does mean that your mindset and your whole self-belief needs to go up to the next level. And for some of you, maybe you've never worked at that next level, so it can feel a little bit daunting. So this exercise that we're doing today is really looking at building on your self-belief. And here's a quote that is actually in one of the books that you can win when you actually show up. It's one of 3 books, but I was just having another read through it, and Denise has included a quote, and it's from an unknown source, but the quote is that there are people, and we'll all resonate with this, we'll all have examples of when we've seen this and we can't really believe it, but the quote is, there are people less qualified than you doing the things that you want to do simply because they have decided to believe in themselves. So give me some thumbs up if that is resonating. There are people less qualified than you doing the things that you want to do simply because they decided to believe in themselves. And that is the biggest difference. When you start to look, you know, outside of your own office, outside of your own workspace, outside of you, you will see other people who are succeeding that are on the next level, or maybe the next level above you. And it can feel really frustrating. It can feel really frustrating that you are all in, that you're taking things to the next level, you're stepping out of your comfort zone consistently. And it's like, why are other people able to generate the success that you desire? And it comes down to the things that we've been covering this week, obviously including money, but it also comes down to your belief in you. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to focus on really anchoring in that belief. And anchoring is just an NLP term, but we get so busy. We get so busy in our businesses. We get busy in our lives, and we can get sidetracked, and we can also get completely bumped by the things that happen in business and in life, and we can forget the reasons why we're here, and it can actually give our self-belief quite a battering. Okay, I'll have at the end of this, I'll recap on day 2's exercise. I'm really glad that you've raised that, so don't worry about it. So today is all about your self-belief and anchoring in your unshakable belief that you are ready right now to take your business to the next level. And it's really about, you know, there's that kind of like fake it before you make it, which I think is really awful. If you were trying to go out into the marketplace and fake it, because people can feel fakes. The way that I interpret that is that you build that belief within yourself before you go out into the world. You build it so that you really feel that you are good enough, ready to go out there into the marketplace and present yourself as the expert that you are. So that is one of the reasons why self-belief is so important. So today we are going to, and you may have done this exercise before on other challenges with other coaches, but we are going to revisit your why. So this is like the absolute essence of why you are in business, because this is like the blood that flows through your business. And I was talking about it at the business retreat on Wednesdays, that as entrepreneurs is that we have all created our businesses because we are passionate about what we do. We are passionate about our clients. But with our kind of busyness and with things that can take us off track, with things that actually reduce our belief in ourselves, is that that vision and that passion and that being anchored to your why can actually get diminished, and we can just end up just turning up and doing the same old thing. And if you keep on doing the same old thing, you'll get the same results. That's not what any of us are here for. So it's really about allowing your passion to come through your business. So you can hear my passion now. You know, I am deeply passionate about working with my clients. My clients get excellent results because I don't sell, part of my why is I don't sell to the masses. I keep my programs intimate. They're powerful because I get to really know my clients. I get to really be able to hold a space for them and allow them to step up. Nobody gets left behind when you come and work with me on a program. So really think about your why. Yeah, so Claire's saying that it's the reasons why, you haven't generated the success that you want, because it's about the self-belief. So I want you to think about, why is it that you even had this crazy idea of leaving like the world of sanity and actually stepping into this crazy world of being an entrepreneur? So this is the work for today. And it's about, when you have that why, when you have that reminder of what your why is, it becomes like your North Star. So it's like, right, you everything that you do, everything, all the content you create, the offers you create, the pricing that you create, the people that you decide to work with, the way that you're going to show up in your business, it becomes like your North Star. It's like, yes, this is who I truly am. And remember, people buy people. They don't buy solutions, that buy the people, that buy the belief in you that you can generate the things, the shifts, the transformations, the results that they are all in for receiving. So this is that your why is your North Star. It's going to lead you down the path of understanding how you show up, how you allow your passion to come through in everything you create. So today's exercise is quite simply for you to write down in your journal on a piece of paper your why. And for me, it's in 3 elements. The first one is your why. What is your calling? What is the reason why you're in business? What is what makes you stand out from other people in the industry that are doing something similar to you? So really go deep and allow all that kind of early excitement that we all had about our businesses. Allow your passion to come out. And, this is all linked to your business values. And once you know your why, in terms of marketing and business, you can do lots of things with it. But right now, it's know your why. And it allows you to kind of go, I understand now why I'm in business and why I'm different from everybody else. And then when you know that, you can do lots and lots of things with it, but that's not for today. But today, I just want you to answer your why, but it's in 3 parts. The first one is your why. What is your calling? What is the reason why you're in business? Why do you exist? The second one is about your soulmate clients. Now, we all have soulmate clients, don't we? There are those people that we know that we don't want to work with, send them some love and send them off to work with somebody else. But why this particular person? Why are you here in business to work with this particular person? So get really, really clear about that. And it could be that actually 2 starts to inform 1 as well. And the third bit, and this is the bit that's really going to help you build your belief in you, because the only thing that I'm going to encourage you to write down is positive statements, because the third element is why you. So really building that belief. And we forget what we know. It's as simple as that. We forget that we are the experts. We forget the journey that we've been on. We forget what skills and experience we have. We forget all of that because we're busy and we're in the doing of everything. So this is your opportunity today to really get into why you, to start to build that belief. And if you end up like 4 or 5 whys, that's not enough. Go deeper. Keep going. I would say, like, as a minimum, I don't really want to put like a number on this, but you want like 20, 30, 40, 50 whys why your soulmate client should come and work with you. So we're going into the detail here. And this is a reminder. This is an absolute reminder of why you are here and what you've already achieved and what you've already got. And this is about drilling down and really uncovering your abilities, your skills, your specialisms, your talents, and starting to build that self-belief of, being that awesome person that you are. So if you've got any questions about that, let me know. Yeah, so Claire says the why me is going to be tricky. Okay. A good exercise is going to challenge you, isn't it? It's just like working out at the gym. You don't want to do the simple stuff because you're not going to get the results. It is, this whole challenge has been built to challenge you. It's a challenge, but you can do it, Claire. And if you come in and you want some support from us, we can give it to you as well. And if you need to know why you, go back to your testimonials, think about what you do on behalf of your clients. What are you doing? What are you helping them to do in their lives and in their businesses by running your business and being you? And it's tricky because as women, we have lots of reasons about why not us, but this is about flipping that and focusing on why you. So you won't be the only one who finds it tricky, Claire. But this is a brilliant, brilliant exercise. And if you need to, you can go back to day one and look at all the things like it's normal for me. And remind yourself that you're not that far away from those normals either. So any questions, let me know about that. I'm kind of breaking my own rules here, but because you guys have been so brilliant and so engaged, and you are doing the work, you're showing up, you're really demonstrating that actually you are all in, you will do the tricky stuff, you will do the hard stuff, if it means that you can generate success in your business. So I was going to release this, and I will release this fully on Monday, but I wanted to give you guys a sneaky peek to the reason why I'm running this challenge. So I'm running the challenge for many reasons, but obviously it's linked to a promotion. And I've created something specifically for women like you who are working really hard in the business, who've got big, juicy goals. And business just feels quite frustrating at the moment, and that you're beginning to understand that the block is you. So this isn't another business course. This is a 6-week course where you come and work with me on building your self-belief, removing the blocks, overcoming your money story, and really opening yourself up for having the ability to step into that reality that you created in day one. And this is about ensuring that you are building your business success from the inside out. So it's not another sticking plaster. It's not something else that you need to learn like CRM or webinars or anything like this. This is the deep transformational work that's going to make such a difference within you. 6 weeks, well, it's actually longer than 6 weeks. We have the Christmas period in there, so it's longer than that, but the content is spread over 6 weeks, but you'll get about 8 weeks support from me. Like I said, it's small, intimate, and you get me. And I'm bringing in my coaching, I'm bringing in my NLP, and I'm also bringing in my years of supporting women to transform how they think and feel and act in their business. So this 6-week course looks at 3 key blocks. One of them, the first one, is money. So we're going to really get down into the deep programming that you have about money, and you're going to be releasing old beliefs, hurts, anything that's kind of holding you back. We're going to release all of that work, all of that past programming, so that you can open yourself up, creating new money story, new money habits, really stepping into the power of being comfortable about wanting more, receiving more, and having more money than you currently do. And this is such a key element. This element has been in all of my programs, but it's been a long time before I've had a program that's focused such a significant amount of time looking at money. And this is the work that women need to do. The second part is your self-belief, your self-love. It's about overcoming those feelings of not being enough, of not being good enough. And the third element is about putting that into action, into taking action, about working in flow, allowing that passion that we're talking about today coming through. So this is the first time that I have actually run this course in this way. And because of that, this course should have been £600, but it's actually going to be £300. So £300 working with me for over 6 weeks, 8 weeks, however you want to look at it. There's a payment plan in place as well, because I want to make this affordable. So if you're like, oh my God, I love this work that we're doing, I can really see how this needs to happen more, for me to transform into that future version of yourself. I want to make it affordable and possible for you to say yes to this. And there is a juicy bonus, because I am a mindset and money expert, but I'm a business coach who is, one of my secret powers is about getting women into taking action. So the bonus is that when you come and say yes to either paying in full or the payment plan by Tuesday, at the end of the period of time that we are working together, you will get a private coaching session with me for 60 minutes where we look at your next steps. So it's not just a mindset program. You will be walking away with clarity about how that translates into your business, and that'll be coming through anyhow through our discussions. So I've just put the sales page in there. You were the first people to see it, and I'm really excited about it. This is going to be business changing. So have a look at it. If you've got any questions, post below. And if you are like, oh my God, I need to do this, come and join me. It's as simple as that. Okay, so any questions about today? I'm just going to answer the question about yesterday's. Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to answer the question about yesterday. So can you just explain a little bit about yesterday's challenge, the bit that you didn't understand? And it's fine. It's absolutely fine about not fully understanding it. That's absolutely fine. We all hear information differently. Let's just have a little look. So yesterday was about your money. I'm just going through my notes. It's very rare that I have notes, but I'm just going through my notes actually, just to see it. Okay. So it's linked to day one. So day one was very much about creating a new reality. And it was about writing down all of your current beliefs about your ability to generate that success. It's all about your current beliefs to be able to generate your desired income. And it was about your beliefs, your money beliefs that you have about your ability to achieve your desired results. And one of the ways to start this is to think about the income goal that you've got for the next 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. So it's likely to, hopefully it's a growing goal. So think about your income goal and then look at it and be really completely honest with yourself about how you feel about your ability to achieve those income goals, and write it all down. Like, get the negative out, get the positive out. So I hope this is clarifying it for you. And then in terms of the positive, we want to keep those, don't we? That's amazing. In terms of the negative, it's about flipping that. So if you're saying, well, I've got an income goal of generating 5K a month, but then you actually look at that and you think, oh God, for me to be able to do that, I've got to be able to go out there and be visible and to sell my products. And then, so you might actually have some real beliefs about, actually, I can't do that. It feels really hard. It feels really scary. I'm not as good as somebody else. So write all of those things down. So everything everything that kind of comes up for you. So it's a little bit like having an onion where you go through the layers. I hope this is clarifying it for you. And then the second part of day two's exercise is to then write them in a positive form. So it's just the opposite. It's about reframing your negative beliefs, so you can break that programming. It's all about breaking your programming. Your programming at the moment is such a way, and it has been for so long. And then the kind of rewriting it into the positive and reframing it into the positive is like, okay, actually, this is my new programming. And obviously it's not just good, it's good. It made people who did the exercise, they felt amazing afterwards, but it's continuous work. And that's why I've put the program together, the 6-week program together, to help you take this further. So I hope that's clarified it for you. Brilliant. Okay, great. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you so much for joining me. And yes, you guys are the first ones to hear about my brand new program, the Client Attraction Program. This is the deep transformational work that's going to, to really start and allow you to transform from the inside out. And that will really translate into you being able to show up in your business consistently with confidence and clarity, and with complete conviction that you can achieve everything you desire, and that I will then support you to do that. Any questions about that, let me know. Have a really great Friday. The kind of the end bit is obviously to come in and share your results from day 3. Okay, have a great day. Bye for now.